All right, welcome back to 5-minute lessons, everybody. Today we're going to talk about the dot product, okay? The dot product is a scalar operation. What does that mean? That means when we do this thing, this dot product thing, the answer is not a vector. It produces a number. Okay, whereas many of our vector operations produce a vector. This is a scalar operation. So let's just get into what it is. Okay, what does the dot product tell you? It essentially is a compatibility vector, or a compatibility test between two vectors. So if we had a vector like this, I don't know, what does that look like? That looks like it might be 10, comma 4 over and out. And we had a vector like this. How about 12, 12, comma 0? And then we had another one that was, say, like this. And that one looks like it might be -7, comma 3. Okay. All right. So let's do, if we call this one A, and we call this one B, and we call this one C, let's see what A dot B gives us. Okay. All right. So then to do the dot product, you multiply the like terms and add the result. So it's 10 times 12. You guys have a great day. You got teams today. And then plus 4 times 0. And so that gives you 0. So the answer to this is 120. A dot B is 120. Okay? All right. Now let's look at what happens when we do B dot C. Well, B dot C is going to be 12 times -7 plus 0 times 3. So that's 0. So you're going to get -84 for B dot C. All right, well, here's what I want to tell you about dot products. Hopefully now you know how to do the dot product. It's the first term times the first term plus the second term times the second term. What does the dot product tell you? Well, if the answer is positive, then the angle is acute. If the answer is negative, then the angle is obtuse. Okay? And if the dot product is 0, so let's do 2 comma 0 dot 0 comma 6. These two vectors are definitely perpendicular to each other, right? So let's see what we get. Well, you're going to get 0. It's 2 times 0 plus 0 times 6. If the dot product is 0, then the vectors are perpendicular. That becomes the most important use of the dot product, okay? So, no surprise here. We use the dot product to find the angle between vectors. So how do we do this, okay? Well, you're going to want to write down this formula. So the formula is cosine of theta is u dot v over the magnitude of u, how big it is, times the magnitude of v. Now, we won't go into proving this, but let's just see how it works, or let's see how to use it. So let's say we've got some vector here, 8 comma 1, and we've got this vector here, I don't know, maybe 1 comma 7. And we want to know, what is this angle between those vectors? Okay, well, cosine of the angle is u dot v. So 1 times 8 plus 7 times 1 over the magnitude of u. Well, the magnitude of this is the square root of 8 squared plus 1 squared. So that's the square root of 65. And the magnitude of this one is the square root of 50, square root of 1 squared plus 7 squared. So we'll just write that on the bottom. Radical 50. Okay, so we want to do the cosine inverse of both sides. That cancels that. So theta is simply the cosine inverse of 8 plus 7, so 15, over radical 65 times radical 50. I'm going to throw this in my calculator. And you get theta is 74.74 degrees. Dot products. Useful.